C8 Pate, back at you with another video. We're here today with the Mustang gang, the Mustang GT California Special. We out here with it today. Y'all see the logo? Y'all see it? We out here with it. The Ford Mustang GT California Special. Right here. Y'all see that? Ford GT California Special. Convertible. Vert gang. I like this car a lot. Fun car to drive. Maybe need to clean up a little bit. Look, something up in here. We're gonna have fun with the car. Got the nav screen in it. Love the car, man. That's what I can say to you. I absolutely love the car. Let's see what it sounds like. Yes, sir. That's me right there. Another one. Another B-Pay creation. Had this car for a few years now. Had it. Again, got that nav. You can turn the inside of the car, the ambient lighting. You can turn it whatever color you want to turn it. Green, blue, you know, different colors. All together at once. Got this right here. At nighttime, obviously, that's glowing. You can see it glowing at Mustang. I love the car. I love the bounciness to the car. It has a little bit of play, so when you go over bumps, you don't really feel the bumps all the way. It does have a live rear axle, so obviously, if the left wheel is affected by something, the right wheel in the back is affected by it as well. I wouldn't even change that. For me, it's like being on a roller coaster. This is a totally different ride than my Corvette C8. These are two different animals, two different types of cars, two different animals. It's like night and day. They're like night and day. Two different animals here. I like the little bar that goes across the top. You know, when I'm chilling in traffic and I want to just do a couple of chin-ups, I do it on this little bar. I love the car, my people. When both people are somewhat tall in the front seat, nope, no such thing as a back seat. You'd have to push them front seats all the way up to get somebody in that back seat. So this is my first venture into muscle cars. I always liked the Ford Shelbys. I like the Shelbys. One of the cars that I like was in the movie Need for Speed. They had a Ford Shelby in there. It was silver. This has some similar characteristics of that car. That's why I purchased this one. I purchased this car out of California. So kind of like the history on, you know, Ford back in the day, 60s, 70s, California was doing real well on some of the car sales. So they decided to give them their own car called California Special. They didn't build a ton of them. They built enough of them, but not a ton of them. Not as much as the regular Mustang. So I didn't want a regular Mustang. I wanted a GT, wanted to be premium, or I wanted a Shelby. At the time, many years ago, when I was purchasing this, the Shelby was still going for quite a bit, but I was gonna buy one anyway. I see it. The seats it's embroidered in the seats. It's all over the car. It's a special package. It's right here, GTS, Ford GT California Special. So the car came with two-tone wheels. They were silver, and they were also they had like a brush to them as well. I got them powder coated all black, kind of blacked out some of the side markers and back markers. So I said, you know what? It was time for me a convertible. I had never owned a convertible before. I wanted a Shelby convertible. But when I saw this car online, I knew I had to have this car. I had to have this vehicle. I had somebody in California go drive it for me and check it out. They did that for me. They came back to me and said, hey, the car is good to go. See, it's up there. They said the car is good to go. I had it shipped, did my little payment on it. That was some years ago. I recently took the car to get it appraised, just trying to do one of the CarMax things. I got the video. I can still try to post it on it. I just haven't posted it yet. They were actually gonna give me more for the car right now than what I actually paid for the car back when. I was gonna get about $1,000 extra. Now, when do you know? It gotta be the day and times, but I have kept this car in really good condition. But when do you know that you purchase a car and when you get ready to get rid of it, you can get all your money that you paid for? It's like you drove the car for free. So I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should get rid of it, get all the money for it, put the down payment on a Dodge Hellcat or whatever it's going to be, or even just pay up a couple of bills and get those down, and then, you know, just save for whatever else the next move I'm going to make. It is so hard for me to get rid of this car. I love the car that much. It's too difficult for me to get rid of it. It's like a family keepsake. My daughter, you know, she's 25. She called me this weekend when I was out of town at a bike show, and she was trying to go out with her friends in the car. That's what it is. It's like that car that's in the family that the kids love. They want to take the prom. They want to hang out with their friends. It's a convertible. It has a nice exhaust tone to it. When I first purchased it, I purchased the vehicle used. It was a couple years old. And whoever I purchased it from, they had put this crazy custom exhaust on it. And the exhaust was so loud, I was waking up all the neighbors. It was bad. It was bad. This isn't like the Corvette or like some of the newer Mustangs where you can tone the car down a little bit. You have mode to like tone it down so it's not as loud. This isn't like that, right? So I had to go with a Flowmaster exhaust and kind of calm it down a little bit. I like the tone to it when I'm going. I can still hear my music. I needed to upgrade my sound system with as loud as the car was before. Everything on the bottom of the car was chrome. They had really decked this car out. They had really done some things to it. I love the car. It's so hard for me to get rid of this. 9 times out of 10, as long as gas doesn't go all crazy when they come with all these electric vehicles, I'm hoping that I'll still own this car 20 years from now. 20 years from now, when I'm 60, I'm hoping that I own this car still. And I love to see it. I'm going to always like it. I may have to do something with, you know, the infotainment center as far as, you know, radio and sound and so on to kind of upgrade some things. You got Bluetooth. It has the latest technology still right now, even though it's a few years old. It still has that technology in it that is sufficient enough right now. But we don't know where technology is going. The car is still programmed with like a library where you can get your computer and you can download a lot of music into it, and it'll just stay there. It won't even be in your phone. It'll just save in the car, which I do like. I know some other cars do that, but that is pretty funny. So it is a lot of music that's just automatically programmed in the car. You can go to the car library and play all the different songs or whatever. So it's kind of set up like an iPod, which we don't have iPods anymore, but you can also Bluetooth into it or play the radio, so on and so forth. With the things that I've done to it, cold air intake, the exhaust and everything else, this car is doing about 460 horsepower. 460, 465 horsepower, somewhere in there. About 460. Out the factory years ago, this car was doing 420 horsepower. So again, it gets up, it gets up and go. Yes, so as you guys have seen from past videos, one of my first videos, I did race it against the Corvette. The Corvette is a dual clutch, so this car couldn't really do much with the Corvette because the Corvette is a dual clutch. So every time the cars are shifting to the next gear, the Corvette just jumps out in front and this car can't do anything with it. So I still love it. I'm gonna drive it. Let me know your Mustang experience, or let me know what year you had or what year you have right now. Again, I doubt if I'm ever going to get rid of this car. I love the car that much. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. When I first got it, I paid it off in cash right away. I had the money, paid it off in cash, so it's not really like I had a car note on this vehicle. So anytime I'm ready to get rid of it, I can. And get cash back for it. Right now, I can get a lot of cash for it. And that was just for me going into CarMax. I could probably get an extra $5 or $6 grand if I just sell it to a private owner. So with that being said, again, this is my Ford Mustang GT California Special. Ford Mustang GT California Special. You guys see it. Convertible. I'm about to jump in this thing and get on down the Chicago Expressway. If you like the video, please subscribe to the video. Man, I'll have 1,000 people watch a video and only 3 people subscribe. If you like my content, if you like my Can-Am Riker content, my Can-Am Spider content, my Chevy Corvette content, if you like the vehicles that I have in my fleet, if you like me, please subscribe to the channel. Even better, send it to 5 friends, send it to your kids, send it to whoever, and tell them to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to blow this thing up. The quicker I can blow this up, I am going to get a Dodge Hellcat, a Challenger or Charger. I'm gonna get one of those vehicles. So please help me get one of those vehicles. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, C8 Pate out.